Empathy, intuition, and compassion. Three words that describe why Pisces energy is the most connected energy and emotionally in tune energy in the zodiac. And so, in this video, I'm going to discuss what Pisces energy is and how you can tap into the Pisces energy in your natal chart in order to become more in tune with not only yourself but others as well. And so, if you are new to me, to my channel, to any of my content in social media land, my name is Kay Patrice, and I am the Natal Chart Navigator, and I am a divorce recovery strategist, and I help divorced women to um, emotionally balance and reinvent themselves based on their astrological natal charts using my natal healing method. Okay, and so if you have not gotten your free copy of my three-step framework, which is the first three letters of the natal healing method, if you have not gotten that, you definitely want to get that. Okay, so go to my the description in this video, click on my link tree, and you get your free copy of that. Okay, the first three letters are the basis of the natal healing method. They are super duper important as the whole method is, but these are the foundations of the method, and so you definitely want to learn the foundation. So go get your free copy um, from my link tree, okay? All right, so let's jump into Pisces energy. This is the last energy in the Zodiac series. We've made it. We got all the way through all 12 signs. And Pisces energy, it is water energy. Okay, water energy is of the emotions. Okay, it symbolizes our emotions. Okay, not just our emotions, but our emotional intelligence as well. Okay, and it also is a mutable energy. Okay, mutable energy meaning that it is flexible, it's changeable, and that it ends a season. Mutable energy ends a season. So Pisces is the energy that ends the winter season. Okay, and so it is co-ruled by Jupiter, which is the traditional ruler, and Neptune, which is the modern ruler. Okay. And so Pisces energy is a fascinating blend of intuition, empathy, and compassion. Okay. And so people who are strongly influenced by Pisces energy, they tend to possess an almost innate sensitivity to the world around them. Okay. They're very intuitive. They have a very intuitive nature. Okay. They are very deeply in tune with their intuition. And they have this remarkable ability to tap into the unseen realms and pick up on subtle energies and emotions. Okay. Now, this intuitive sense guides them throughout their life, helping them to navigate decisions in their relationships. Okay. They are very compassionate and their compassion is like boundless. Okay, individuals who have strong Piscean influence are often very empathetic souls who feel deeply for others, and they are naturally inclined to offer support and understanding, often putting the needs of others before their own. Okay, um, they are very empathetic, and they have an innate ability to understand and share the feelings of others, often to the point to where they absorb emotions like a sponge. Okay, and this empathy allows them to connect with people on a profound emotional level. Okay, now Pisces energy is a very sweet energy. Okay, yes, there are dark qualities to Pisces energy as well. We'll get into that a little later. But Pisces energy is a very sweet, very childlike energy. Okay, it is an energy that it kind of lives because it is ruled by Neptune. It does have um, this flare of rose-colored lens, seeing through rose-colored lenses, and everything is all hunky-dory. When in fact it may not be, because it is so, the energy is so uh, spongy, it's so empathetic, right? And it can just really take on emotions and things of others. Um, it It tends to want to live in fantasy with that Neptunian influence. It tends to want to live in fantasy. And then with the Jupiter, it just kind of like blocks things out because it's like, well, it's all going to work out, according to fantasy, right? According to what I believe, according to what I see, right? Um, and so now, if you have Pisces energy really strongly, this next section comes to you pretty easily. But if you don't, you can tap into it at any time and work with it. The more you tap into the energy and work with it, the easier it becomes for you to use. Okay. And so you can manifest your Pisces energy in quite a few ways. Okay. Creativity. Pisces energy is often associated with artistic inclinations, and it expresses itself through art, through music, through writing, or other creative outlets, drawing inspiration from its rich emotional landscape. Okay, that's why a lot of big artists like Rihanna is a Pisces, right? Huge. She's very creative. She's tapped into that Pisces energy, and she really embodies how she creates with that Pisces energy, right? Spiritual inclinations. It tends to be drawn to spirituality and esoteric knowledge, seeking the deeper meaning and connection beyond the material realm. One thing about Pisces energy is that it's an energy that is not really, it's not a grounded energy, okay, and it's not focused on the material world. Like I said, it's ruled by Jupiter, so it just kind of has this knowing that things will always work out for itself, okay. It has a very adaptive nature. It's highly adaptable, and it allows you to navigate different situations and personalities with ease, and it often possesses a fluidity that enables it to adjust to changing circumstances. That's that mutable quality, okay? And then the empathetic nature of Pisces energy often leads it to be, you'll be a natural healer and caregiver, and it provides comfort and solace to those in need, offering a safe space for their emotional expression, okay? Um, People who have Pisces energy is good in the medical field, where they get to care for people and heal people, right? Pisces energy, a lot of Pisces energy and Cancer energy as well. Both of those energies, they're both water energies. They are very in tune with the healing aspect of things. Now, Scorpio energy is also healing as well, but the healing it's not, it's more on a transformative level, right? More on a psychological level because it is ruled by Pluto, okay? Ruled by Mars and Pluto, okay? So um, go back through, look at the other videos for Cancer and Scorpio so you can kind of see the difference in the healing. All of the water energies are healing energies, but you'll look through each of the videos to see how they approach healing differently. Okay. Um, and so understanding Pisces energy can illuminate your depth and sensitivity that you bring to any interactions you have with other people and your endeavors. Okay, and it's a profound and intuitive energy that can greatly enrich your life and the lives of those around you. Okay, so in this next section, I want to talk about the influence that it has on your natal charts. And I'm only going to go into the houses, right? And how it can manifest based on the house. Now, this is just general, okay? Now, it really does depend on if you have any placements in Pisces, the house that it's in. There's a lot of different factors, the aspects, okay? Which first three letters of the healing method, natal placements, aspects. transits. Okay. Again, if you have not gotten your free copy, you definitely want to go get that. Um, Click the link tree in the description. Okay. So, Pisces in the first house. First house is the house of self. Okay. And so this will have an impact on your identity. Okay. And so in the first house, it could create somebody with a very sensitive and empathetic approach to life, and they may project a dreamy or mystical aura, prioritize emotional well-being in defining their identity. Okay. If it's on the second house is your finance, is your personal finances and your financial outlook. Okay. And so having it here, this will influence your finances, and it can lead to fluctuating income due to a desire to give and to support causes, to always be, helping people out, because you're always wanting to put the needs of others before you. Okay. And so it may also foster a connection between your material possessions and your emotional fulfillment. So the more that you are emotionally fulfilled, the more you definitely could make more money. Okay. Third house, that is the house of communication. And here it could create a very poetic, um, or imaginative way of communicating. I love Pisces in the third house because people who have displacement, they they like their imaginations are so vivid and beautiful, and it makes them very sensitive. But also when they talk, they have the sweetest little voices. It's like so adorable. I love Pisces in the third house, right? And so this placement could also lead to a strong connection with siblings, because third house does represent siblings as well, or a preference for artistic expression in learning and sharing information. My little one has this placement, and she draws pictures and stuff. She's very artistic. She can draw really, really well, but she always draws pictures or makes like things, sculptures, and anything artistic. And that's how she communicates like that a lot, but she shows her love in that way as well. It's so sweet, it's so beautiful. I love Pisces on the third house. Okay. Now having Pisces on the fourth house is home, family, is your emotional foundation. Okay. And so Pisces energy on the fourth house can influence the emotional dynamics within your family. Okay. And it could create a compassionate and intuitive environment, though sometimes it could lead to blurred boundaries or emotional complexity. Again, just depending on what you have going on within your chart. Okay. Now, the fifth house is the house of our creative expression in children. Okay. And so Pisces energy here can encourage a strong and imaginative and artistic streak. Okay. And it can also foster creativities and hobbies, romantic expressions, and interactions with children. Okay. Now, having it on the sixth house. Okay. Sixth house is the house of work, and it is also the house of illness. Okay. And so Pisces here may contribute to a compassionate approach to work, possibly leading in the healing professions or service oriented jobs. But it could also lead to issues with boundaries or escapism, um, when it comes to your health, right? So if your day to day isn't that great, then you may be prone to escapism via substances, or, whatever you choose to escape reality, what you perceive as reality with. This could cause some illness, okay? Sickness or illness within yourself, your life, okay? Seventh house, which is the house of partnerships, is also where your descendant is. And the descendant is the sun, is the sign that was setting in the west at the time of your birth. Here you may attract compassionate and empathetic partners. However, challenges might arise due to the unrealistic expectations or difficulties within establishing clear boundaries. Okay, because Pisces energy is an energy that can be prone to not set boundaries. Okay. Um, Now the eighth house is the house of transformation and rebirth. Okay. And so having Pisces here can deepen the emotional and spiritual aspects of your life, and it could foster a strong connection to hidden or esoteric knowledge. Okay. Ninth house is the house of your spiritual exploration, religion. And so this might encourage a profound interest in spirituality, religion, philosophy, and traveling for your spiritual growth. And it could create a mystical approach to exploring different cultures and belief systems. Now, having it in the 10th house, which is where your midheaven is, which is the highest point in your chart, okay? 10th house is the house of career and your public legacy. And so, having it here, it can influence career choices towards compassionate professions like healing, art, or charity work. And it could also lead to a career that involves creativity or spiritual leadership. Now, having it in the 11th house is the house of your social connections. And so, Pisces in the 11th house might attract empathetic and supportive friends or involvement in humanitarian causes. And it could also lead to a strong sense of community or a desire to help those in need. Okay. In the 12th house is the house of your spiritual awakening. It is the hidden house. Um, it's here where having Pisces here in this house can definitely amplify your spiritual and intuitive qualities, and it can lead to a deep connection to your subconscious, heightened psychic abilities, and a need for solitude or retreat for spiritual rejuvenation. Now, people who have placements in the 12th house, they naturally tend to be um, more loner um, focused. They tend to be loners. Okay, they don't really deal with a whole lot of people. But having Pisces here and having placements here can really heighten that because you just absorb energy like crazy. You definitely have to have the time to where you retreat so that you can decompress and release all of those energies that you picked up along the way. Okay. Now let's this next section here. I'm gonna dive into some strengths and challenges of Pisces energy. Okay. So Pisces energy encompasses a beautiful array of positive attributes that greatly influence our personal growth and our relationships. Heightened intuition, Pisces energy, and people who have strong Pisces energy, they have a strong intuition, and are often it often is like they have like a sixth sense. Okay, and so tapping into this allows for a deeper connection to your inner wisdom and the ability to navigate life's complexities with insight and foresight. Empathy and compassion. The empathetic nature of Pisces fosters deep compassion for others, and embracing this empathy, it leads to more meaningful connections as it allows individuals to truly understand and support the emotions and experiences of those around them. Your creativity and imagination. Um, Pisces energy is inherently creative and imaginative, and embracing these traits can lead to personal growth by channeling creativity into various aspects of life, whether it's art, writing, problem solving, or finding innovative solutions. Um, Deep emotional connection. Now, because Pisces energy encourages profound connection to emotions, both their own and others, embracing this emotional depth fosters authenticity in relationships, allowing for genuine expression and understanding in your personal connections. Okay. Adaptability and flexibility. Pisces energy is very adaptable and flexible and able to navigate life's challenges with grace. Okay, and so embracing this flexibility fosters resilience and the ability to flow with life's ebbs and flows, contributing to personal growth and well-being. Okay. Um, Healing and empowering others. Pisces intuitive nature enables them to offer support and healing to others. Embracing this strength leads to fulfilling relationships where individuals can uplift and empower each other on their respective journeys. Okay. Um, and so now let's go over the challenges of Pisces energy. Okay. So navigating the challenges associated with Pisces energy involves embracing awareness and employing strategies for self care and personal development. Okay, so escapism and avoidance. I talked about this a little earlier. Now, Pisces energy has a tendency to escape from reality or confrontational situations. And so, to navigate this, fostering mindfulness practices like meditation or grounding exercises can help to anchor you in the present moment when working with this energy. Okay. Setting realistic goals and maintaining a balance between imagination and practicality aids in facing challenges instead of avoiding them. Okay. Um, Difficulty with boundaries. Okay. Um, Pisces energy, it struggles with setting and maintaining boundaries due to its compassionate nature. Learning to assertively communicate its needs and limits is vital. Okay. If you practice saying no when necessary and prioritizing self care without feeling guilty, understanding that setting boundaries is essential for its well being in relationships. Okay. Um, the emotional sensitivity. Now, the heightened emotional sensitivity of Pisces, it can be overwhelming. And so, developing healthy emotional boundaries, practicing self-compassion, and learning to differentiate between personal and external emotions is crucial. That's really key with Pisces energy because Pisces energy is an energy, it wants to share everything. It wants to be all inclusive, all mixed up in whatever it has going on, especially within its relationships. And that's not always healthy, okay? Not always. That's not healthy, period. Because at some point, you need to remember that you are a separate person, okay? You came here separate, and so you don't have to intertwine your whole self with another. You can be in a committed, loving relationship, whether it's platonic or romantic, it doesn't matter, right? Because you love in platonic relationships. You love your sister, you love your friends. You know what I'm saying? So relationships are not always romantic, but even in those that are not romantic, you still want to make sure that you establish those boundaries, right? And know that and learn whether this is a emotion that is coming from me or this is an emotion that I have picked up along the way, right? And it doesn't matter where you have, if you have Pisces placements or not, or wherever you have Pisces in your chart, this is something that is going to be that you must learn because within that area of life, wherever you have Pisces, you've got to you've got to learn this, okay? And having Saturn at the time of this recording, Saturn is in Pisces currently. And so that is going to be one of the things, Saturn, all of these challenges, Saturn in Pisces is going to help you to realize that that's something that you need to work on, okay? And it's going to help you. Now, Saturn will be in Pisces until 2025 because this is 2024 as I'm recording this. So it will be here. No, I'm sorry, 2026. Yeah, until to March, I believe, 2026, right? So you're gonna be really. These are gonna be things. These challenges are gonna be things that you're gonna really be working on for the next, 2 years. Okay. Overwhelmed from empathy, right? Um, Pisces energy has a deep empathy, and that can lead to feeling overwhelmed by others' emotions. And so, engaging in practices like visualization techniques to create an emotional shield or limiting your exposure to emotionally draining situations when necessary helps in managing overwhelming empathy. Okay. um, Finding healthy outlets to get your energy moving, right? So engaging in creative endeavors such as art, music, or writing provides a healthy outlet for emotional expression. Physical activities like yoga or nature walks can help in grounding and balancing emotions. Okay. Pisces energy is also prone to idealizing situations or people, leading to disappointment. And so, grounding yourself in reality by focusing on the practical aspects alongside your dreams can help to strike a balance. Okay, so a tip here is wherever you have Pisces at in your chart, look across the street and see um, your Virgo energy because that is the sister opposite energy to Pisces. Now, Pisces is a water emotional energy. Virgo is earth energy, and it's a very practical energy. Okay, and so tapping into your Virgo energy can help you out with your Pisces energy. Okay. So for example, I have Pisces in the eighth house, which is other people's money, right? It's also transformation and all of that. But I have Virgo energy in the second house, which is my money, okay? And so tapping into my Virgo energy, it helps me out when working with others. It lets me know that I can still be compassionate and I can still give, but I can also have boundaries around my giving. Okay, it's not give until I have no more to give. You know, it's there's a boundary that you have to set up. Okay, um, and then okay, so cultivating a realistic perspective and acknowledging imperfections in situations or relationships can aid in managing your expectations. And then the last thing you want to do, you want to seek support from guidance, mentors, therapists, or support groups that can offer valuable tools and perspectives for navigating these challenges effectively. So, this video, okay, is something that you can use that can help you to learn about the energy and giving you tools so that you can know how to use the energy effectively. And then also connecting with like-minded individuals who understand and respect the boundaries also supports your personal growth. Okay. And so by embracing self-awareness, establishing healthy boundaries, and employing strategies that promote emotional regulation and balance, you can navigate the challenges of Pisces energy effectively, fostering your personal growth and well-being. Okay, and so let's talk about embracing Pisces energy, right? Um, so when you embrace the Pisces energy in your chart, this involves engaging in practices that nurture your intuition, your creativity, and your compassion. Okay. And so here's a few tips for you when it comes to embracing that, right? So meditation, you can meditate. Um, and use a meditation focused on connecting with your intuition. Okay. You can try a guided meditation that encourages listening to your inner voice or just sitting simply quiet contemplating, allowing for intuitive insights to surface. Now, one thing about meditation when you first start it is that your mind is all over the place, right? And so then, but the more that you practice it, it's just like a muscle that you have to keep, doing it over and over and over again in order for the muscle to get stronger, right? And so don't just stop, the first time because your mind's all over the place and you can't quiet your mind. It's okay. Okay. You just got to keep going, right? But I would say start with a guided meditation. And honestly, when I first started meditating, I didn't even meditate when I was awoke. I did sleep meditations, right? Because at the time I had so much going on. And when I started doing meditations, it was before I got divorced, but I knew I was going to be getting divorced. But that's a whole nother story. Um, but I started with the sleep meditations. And as I did the sleep meditations really helped me because, especially when you first are falling asleep and you're in that like dreamy state, it really helped me to calm myself down, right? So when I woke up in the morning, I didn't wake up like all over the place because I didn't go to bed thinking about what was going on. I released that and I was like, I used to get excited to go to sleep. Cause I love sleep. I love sleep. Um, I used to get excited to go to bed because the meditations took me away from what I was currently experiencing. Okay. So you can start there. But if you've already been meditating and you want to do it awoke, start with a guided meditation. Guided meditations are really good because they help you to train your mind. Okay. Journaling. This is probably my favorite tip. Journaling for self reflection. Start a journal dedicated to exploring your feelings, dreams, and inner thoughts. You can use prompts, things like, what does my intuition tell me about this situation? Or how can I show compassion to myself and others today to deepen your self reflection? Okay. You can also just journal just to get your emotions out. And then you go back and you look and you can see, how you've grown over the years. Like this is one of mine. This is my latest one here. And I started this one 2019 and I went the other day, I went all the way back to the beginning and I started really reading, you know, what I wrote, and I saw the growth and you know, my growth from 2019 when I started up until now, and I was like, man, I am truly a totally different person, right? So journaling for self-reflection, that's like one of my favorites, right? You can also do a dream journal. If you can remember your dreams, you can, as soon as you wake up, write down what you dream, right? And then you can reflect on the symbolism and the messages that they might hold. As Pisces energy often communicates through its dreams, because Pisces energy is really connected to the spiritual realm. Okay. Um, you can also do creative visualizations, practice visualization exercises, imagining your ideal life, or visualizing your intuition guiding you through challenging situations. And you can picture scenarios where compassion and understanding prevail. You know, visualization is something that if I've never met a person with Pisces energy, um, or like strong Pisces energy, I've never met anybody like those people are the dreamiest people. They just imagine situations and stuff, and I just be like, wow, you dreamed all that up. Like, and it'd be so beautiful. But on the opposite end, they can also like dream up scary scenarios, and it's like, that's not gonna happen. Try again. But it's a very imaginative energy. So tap into your Pisces energy to help you to visualize how you want your life to be, how you want a situation to be, how you want things to be. Visualization is a very, very very important and key tool that you can use to really change your life. Okay. And then the last one is connection with water. Okay. There's a couple of more, but I'll keep it brief, a little brief because this video, I don't want to be too long. Connection with water. So as Pisces is a water sign, spending time near water sources like lakes, rivers, oceans can really help you to tap into your energy, Pisces energy. Water can evoke emotions and facilitate introspection, aiding in alignment with Piscean energy. Now, when I first was, you know, contemplating divorce, that I didn't want to do it anymore, I didn't want to be married anymore. A lot of revelations, a lot of things came to me in the shower. One that was like really the only place that I could go by myself. I had three, well, I have three kids. And so I would have to like lock the door. So any mom, your moms, okay, you guys know you gotta lock the door so you can have about 30 minutes to yourself. Because if not, they'll just bust in. Like it's okay, right? But I could go in the bathroom and I could cry and I could just talk and get it all out, and then I could stand in the shower and I could just let the water run on me, and it just felt like I was releasing all of it. And as it was all being washed away, I could always get new insights and new steps of things that I needed to do in order to move me towards what I wanted, right? And really it was just to help. And sometimes even if I didn't get like a action step I needed to do, just the fact that I was able to cry it out, to release it, and just, you know, I just would imagine that the water was just washing it all away, washing all of the hurt and all of the pain and everything away, the sadness, all of it away. And when I got out of the tub, of the shower, I felt so much better, right? So a connection with water can really, really help you to get in alignment with your Pisces energy, okay? And so by incorporating these practices into your daily life, you can enhance your intuitive abilities, deepen your connection to compassion, and align more harmoniously with the nurturing and imaginative aspects of Pisces energy. Okay? All right. And so to integrate um, the positive aspects of Pisces energy, one, you want to um, embrace your intuition, okay? Trust your intuition and allow it to guide your decisions, okay? Two, you want to practice compassion. Cultivate compassion by actively seeking to understand others' perspectives, okay? Try to see things from their point of view, even if you don't agree with it. See if you can try to understand why they're coming the way they are, okay? Engage in creativity, number three, and dedicate time to creative pursuits that nourish your soul and express your inner world. And then number four is to nurture your spiritual growth. And so you want to explore practices that resonate with your beliefs and contribute to your personal growth. Okay. Now, to manage pitfalls of Pisces energy, um, you want to set healthy boundaries. Okay. Learn to say no when needed and prioritize self care without guilt. Practice grounding techniques. You can employ mindfulness or grounding exercises to stay present and to avoid escapism. And then balance your idealism with your realism. Okay. So combine your dreams with practical actions in order to manifest your aspirations realistically within the 3D realm. Okay. And so, like I said earlier, wherever you have Pisces at in your chart, you want to go across the street and see where you have Virgo energy, because tapping into your Virgo energy will help you to bring your dreams from Pisces, of your Pisces energy, to bring that down into reality. Okay. And so by reflecting on these aspects, you can harness the positive attributes of Pisces energy while navigating potential challenges with mindfulness and self-awareness. Okay. And so, if you have made it this far, thank you so much for watching. My intention is that you found this video useful, helpful, and or insightful. And if that is the case, please do consider giving it a thumbs up. I love to hear your thoughts on this topic. So please don't forget to leave a comment below and let me know, where do you have Pisces at in your chart? Do you have any placements in Pisces? Okay. Now, for more insights on resources, or if you would like to book a 20-minute energetic healing audit with me, where I go over your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign, and your chart ruler, and then I show you how you can start utilizing those energies within your life to start helping you to emotionally balance and start reinventing yourself, then you definitely can do so at my link tree. Okay, it's the link is in the description of this video. And again, if you have not gotten my free PDF ebook of the three-step framework, it's the first three letters of the natal healing method, and it's my practical guide to help you to align with your natal chart so that you can reinvent yourself. You go to my link tree, you can get that as well. Okay. And so until next time, remember, possibilities are endless. If you can see it in your mind, you can definitely hold it in your hand. That should make you smile, because you are the one that really does create your own reality. Have a good one.